So recently I made a pumpkin based off Sin from Murder Drones for Halloween, and I posted it to the subreddit r/Murder Drones official. It's not official, it's just called that. But I posted it, and one of the comments was asking me to do an N, so I decided I'd do that for a Halloween special video. You're welcome. Alright, ignore the ramen getup. Making a pumpkin. I explained it all in the intro. Let's just get to this. I got the knives. Editor, put the knife spread in. Whoa. We're making the end pumpkin, as previously explained. Because I have a thin one that matches, and some Reddit user, I don't remember, I'll put their user up on screen, asked me to make an end one to go with it, and I just so happen to have an extra pumpkin lying around. I carved them from the bottom. I didn't for Sin, because that one was shaped weird. And that way they don't have ugly seams at the top. Why do people hum their car engines so loudly? I got the itty bitty knife. This one's gonna be our gutting one. Should've got a spoon. I need like a spoon, but I think I used the last spoon earlier for something else. No, it's been a while. I've been a little bit of a busy man. Hopefully this audio works fine. What is up with this pumpkin? Why did I get the Giga pumpkin? Alright. We got our pumpkin. It should be opening now. What's wrong with my pumpkin? Why is it not opening up? Why are there so many ants? Maybe I shouldn't try fighting ants with a knife. There. Open up. Oh! I got a spoon. Why are cars so loud? Why did whoever invented the modern car, who was like, yeah, let's make these things as loud as possible, specifically, so when a little gay atheist boy is trying to carve a pumpkin, it gets in the way. Damn. Pumpkin guts. Don't eat them. Unless you want to. I don't know. I'm not your mom. You shouldn't know. It could be quite funny. Do it for the bit. It would be funny. I'm telling you to do it now. Eat pumpkin. Uncured, unprocessed, eat raw pumpkin. See where you end up. Probably the hospital. But hey, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pumpkin. I'm not an expert on either. So, maybe you'll get pumpkin-based superpowers and you'll be the lamest superhero ever. Like, imagine Spider-Man's like, oh man, sure need help, and then the pumpkin guy shows up. Yo, what's up? I'm the pumpkin. And then it's bully him. You'd get bullied. Don't eat pumpkins. That's the moral of the story. This is really just, I wanted to talk and carve, and I need videos. This is the biggest spoon I could find. It's a normal spoon. I can get 3 pumpkin seeds at once. 4 if I really cram them on there. Open up. Be careful with knives, by the way. Hopefully YouTube doesn't hate this video. But yeah, don't do this at home without supervision. I'm an idiot, and also I don't want to dox my family. But I'm opening the pumpkin. It's ooey and gooey. And oh god, there's so many! The other one didn't have this many. It's just seeds in there. There's barely any. God, am I gonna have to get my hands dirty? We don't have any gloves. Do we have gloves? I might have a glove somewhere. Alright. I got me gloves. These are the only gloves in the house. Of course, there's another car coming. I'm putting that on the wrong side. I can't do anything right today. I haven't made a video in a long time because I've been busy with other things. Some related to videos that haven't gotten done, some just because. Life. Holy hell, it's a hole in the ground. I thought it was like a piece of paper or something. Of course! Yeah! Why are there so many cars all of a sudden? It's just seed. All I'm grabbing is seed. It's just seed. Open the pumpkin. So, I've been working on a lot of things. Some still murder drones related because it's denial and autism. And others not. Some I've been working on it since last November. Which is almost a year as of today. Because it's not December. If it was December and I'm carving a pumpkin, I'm not dressed for December. You can take one look at it and tell it's not December. But it's October 30th as I'm recording this. Tomorrow's Halloween. I want to get this out by Halloween. Hopefully I can carve a pumpkin in some. I'll just pick up all the seeds later. Hopefully I can carve a pumpkin and edit a video in enough time to get this out on Halloween. It might be late on Halloween, like how during FNAF week, every episode actually came up the day after it was supposed to, because I couldn't edit in time. But I've also gotten a lot better at editing since then. I want to start doing shorts more often. There's a lot of things I want to do differently. I'll make a whole video about it, like at the beginning of next year, about things I'm doing. But I just want to talk about YouTube, man. I don't got anyone else to talk about with this, because most of my friends don't have YouTube channels of their own, and the ones that do don't live very nearby. Like, I don't really have anyone to relate to about this. And yeah, I'm not actually having a conversation, it's my phone. But, like, there'll be people that see this that can relate to this. Like, I've seen the channels of some of my subscribers. I've subscribed to a couple of them, not just because, they're subscribed to me, but actually because I like their content. Specifically, one guy did Lego animations. If that's you, you guys subscribe for me. Very talented. Very cool. And oh my god, they're everywhere. But I just want to be successful. I want to do this for my job one day. Expecting things to come out of that. Nope. Empty pumpkin. Just a little bit more. Think it's good for carving. decided the side of the pumpkin we're turning into N's face. It's this one. I have potato peeler, things might get violent. Any pumpkins watching, stop now. Never mind. What is this potato peeler? Okay, we're now starting with the potato peeler. We're gonna start with his eyes instead of his visor. And I mean these eyes. Up top. And yes, they're eyes, according to the concept art, at least. Makes me wonder why V wearing glasses on her screen mattered, but maybe they're both eyes. How many of these does he have? I'm going solely off memory here. The Thin Pumpkin, I did have an image, but I can't film and have a reference at the same time. Alright, I brought my scissors to help with any stringies that there might be. There's a red knife embedded in here. And I forgot to check for an actual reference to how many eyes he has up here. This is where scissors come in handy. They're scissor shaped so they can grab things. Ooh, that was fun. Why am I like this? Why? I'm out in my front yard carving N murder drones into a pumpkin. Wasp, it's October. Why are these things still alive? There's so many stringies. I might make this an annual thing, carving pumpkins on the channel, because I like it. Pumpkins are fun, and I like fun. I don't want to make these eyes too big, because like, I want to keep them accurate to the number, and I want to keep them accurate to, I want to keep it to where I can get N visor in here. And that's going to be the most important part. That's what the potato peeler is for. I keep almost using my hands, and that would be very not fun. Are these ants eating my pumpkin? There's a whole bag of guts right there you can have. You don't need to eat the pumpkin while it's still pumpkin-y. What kind of fly is that? I'm discovering new species of bugs while doing this. Call me an insectologist? Is it still a biologist or is it an insectologist? I don't know, and I'm too lazy to look it up right now. We have things to do. I put off work on my channel for way too long. I need to be responsible if this will be my job eventually, which hopefully it will be. Because I really want to do this with my life. There's another car moving, which is great. Just great. Open up. Carving pumpkins seems fun. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I'll carve a fun little design that'll last for like a month at most. And then when you actually try doing it, it's like how when you try drawing, it like never comes out as good as you're expecting. Like as good as you initially want it to, or like you get blocked right as you're about to. And then carving a pumpkin is like 10 times worse. Like, Cinnamkin wasn't even my first idea. I had an idea going into it of what I was going to make, and I blanked right as I was making it. I didn't remember until after the Cinnamkin already existed that I was going to do a Harley Sawyer eye from Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. Because I may or may not have something inspired by Harley Sawyer in something I've been working on. Something that hopefully I can reveal before 2030. It's going to be a long time in the making. That's gonna have to do. And that does give me a good margin for how I should Hold on, let me run it back real quick. And then for the potato peel, I really don't want to use this little red. Okay, yeah, potato peeler is the way to go. Use potato peelers. They're safer and easier. And they're the better way to do it. It might look a little worse, but I'm not a master knife user. I'm not a sword master with the tiny swords. So I have no idea how to. Okay, I chose like the worst side, like in practice, but it looked the best initially because the others are too thin, and this side, back side's not too thin, but there's like the pumpkin things on it. Like here, let me show. I can show. This is where I tested the. This is where I just tested the. Did I get a splinter from this? No. Okay, this right here is where I tested the potato peeler. That's where I tested the little red knife. And these, whatever these things are why I didn't use that side. That side would have been perfect, but it had those on it. So I decided to use this side. I hear an ice cream truck. There's an ice cream truck going. It is the day before Halloween. Why is there an ice cream truck? Alright. Time to get to filleting. When I used to, Numpkin only had one blade. This is cool. Why is it so smooth? Let me just get a grip on it. I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself. Like, if I was using the little red knife, I 100% would, but good thing I'm not. Okay, finally. I'm gonna have to do a lot of peeling. I got Kool-Aid now. And there's another car coming. Or not. I heard one. Kool-Aid. That's gonna go right here. Kool-Aid cam. Now, peel. Why is this not working? It's a peeler. I peeled that. I peeled the Cinnamon sitting right out of frame, right over there. I peeled it perfectly. The potato peeler worked perfectly. Why all of a sudden on this pumpkin does it not want to work? Like a little crease in the pumpkin right here that I'm not sure if I can peel it with a knife. This is really dangerous, but I can do it. And it only peels thin little parts at a time, but it'll work. Just get it under that pumpkin skin. Just get it under it. Oh my god. Okay. Being more careful now. Being more careful now. Peel. Careful. Carefully. Carefully. See, I'm responsible enough. I eat my sandwiches. I eat my sandwiches with the crust on. That means I'm very mature and responsible. My PB&J comes with the crust. I make the crust on my sandwiches now. I made a short a little while back, like a year ago at this point. Oh wait, why am I still using the knife? About what it's like getting braces on, and they're still on. They've gotten worse. Every time that I go in, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're getting closer to being done," and then they put on like a dozen more doohickeys. And then they ask why I haven't been brushing properly. And I'm like, well, there's too much stuff in the way. I can't. Like, you expect me to brush, but I have to play Operation in my own mouth to do that. So, I'm just tired. I can't wait for this to be done. I have rubber bands now, which, like, just, I can open my mouth and it feels like I'm being restrained. It's really fun sometimes, actually, when I'm bored. I can just, yeah. Makes me want to growl more for some reason. Feral demon creatures have overtaken me. Maybe that's why they made the Joker colors. I'm the absolute Joker. Reveal. It's me. That's right. I'm the guy. I'm in Absolute Batman. I got to reveal it here. No, I'm not. I'm a loser. I have like 40 subscribers. No one knows me. Oh my god. I'm bringing out the knife. Me core, Mr. Krabs in Chernobyl. Normally I would record videos with my friend, but the only friend I live with is Toasty, because he's my brother. None of the others would probably want to watch me, just cut a pumpkin open for like 2 hours. Also, every time, like, this is like, they updated Discord and created this issue. Every time I use Discord, at the same time I'm recording my phone, because all my videos are made on my phone, because I used to not have a computer, have one now, but I don't have a microphone. Jesus Christ, I got Kool-Aid everywhere. I can't even wipe my hands, because okay, never mind, I do, because all the pumpkin on the back of my head. Okay, but I don't have a microphone, so I can't actually record anything on my computer now. There's a built-in screen record feature, which is nice, but the computer doesn't have a built-in microphone, because most of those don't. It didn't even have built-in Wi-Fi. I needed a Wi-Fi adapter. I needed a whole extra piece plugged into the back of my computer to be able to use the internet. I don't know if that's normal or not. I wouldn't expect it to be with modern computers, but I don't know. I'm not a computer guy. I know a bit about how computers work, but I'm very new to this. Beans is my computer guy, so Beans, when you inevitably watch this, because you watch all of my videos, don't you? Tell me if that's normal in the comments, because I don't want to ask you on a Discord call, because you never pick up my calls. Hi, car. Yeah, I wasn't talking here. There's another one, and another one. I hate these things. Why can't we go back to horses? It'd be so much easier to record. Just, like, for today, I mark this now. That, on the More Cheese YouTube channel, October 30th will now always be Horse Day, where you post about horses. Like, the horses. It's Horse Day, October 30th, Horse Day. Everything's horses on October 30th. You understand that? It's all horses. I sound like the Green Goblin. I'm like fighting with my inner demon. It's the Sinumkin. The Sinumkin's the one menacingly pointing potato peelers at people. And by people, I mean you! I might need to see a psychiatrist. I don't think I'm right in the head. Any psychiatrists that happen to be watching for some reason, am I normal? Like, am I just weird? I'm not sure. I hate potato peelers. It's almost like this thing was made for a potato and not a similar vegetable that starts with a P. I'll give you a hint. This isn't a potato. Oh my god. What if I carve his eyes first? Like, that might be a smart idea. Carve his eyes and peel everything else around it. Because, like, if I peel a lot of it, I might be peeling for no reason. Because that could just be spots that'll be carved out for his eyes. Ooh, that had a lot of stringies still on it. This one had a lot of seeds in it, and stringies. Like, I know earlier I said it was only seeds. No, it was just a whole bunch of seeds at the bottom and a whole bunch of stringies at the top. Like, they segregated the pumpkin. Like, when did they add racism to pumpkins? I thought pumpkin parts all got along, but then, like, why can't pumpkins just behave themselves? Why can't pumpkins just be nice to each other? Why do the insides of pumpkins have to be constantly fighting? Why can't I just take pumpkins and be nice? Any pumpkins watching? I told you to watch. I told you to stop watching earlier, but if you're still watching, stop racism. It's that simple. Just stop. I made one eye way lower than the other, so I have to fix the other one now. Yeah, the green goblin is possessing me. Why am I growling? Why am I growling so much? Oh my god, that echoed. Little Red Knife might not be the best for this, but, like, it's all I have. Like, yeah, I have bigger knives, but, like, bigger knives won't work. I need precision and detail. I just grabbed every knife in the house. This is every knife I own, right here. The knife spread and editor include updated knife spread with all the cool stuff, like the scissors, the potato peeler, the Kool-Aid, and the glove. That. And these are like all the sharp things I own. Kool-Aid and gloves are very sharp. These make me look sharp. That hurts. What do I mean it hurts? Did you see how much I just spilled earlier? That hurt me emotionally. Crap. Oh wait, I forgot I have a spoon. Yeah, these aren't very sharp. I stand corrected. That was dangerous. I don't know which of these two was more dangerous in that situation. Oh my god, he's dead! Alright, fix this eye. I'll compare it to a picture of N at the end, and by that I mean I'll put it up during editing, because I can't use my phone at the same time as I'm recording, for fairly obvious reasons, I hope. It's because I used the phone for this, as I previously explained. No weapons needed to clear that one. Why did I turn hillbilly for a second? The Oklahoma is finally getting to them. Saw off the pumpkin. We have our eyes. Now we need the visor. He has all of his eyes now. All through the 7. It's your time to get a peeling. Ugh. Me, Peeler Pete. That's my name now. New, more Cheese Universe character unlocked. Peeler Pete, the pumpkin peeler. This is Peeler Pete. Why do I keep naming inanimate objects that I use? Like, that other video I'm talking about right now hasn't come out yet. That's the one that I've been working on since November. But also, the yellow chair. He's an inanimate object, and he's like the best character, other than myself. I am the best character, because without me there would be none of the other characters. Haha! Other than Doll, she's part of the universe, and she already existed. She's from Murder Drones, strangely enough. That keeps coming up a lot. I just wanted to make the end pumpkin and top. I didn't want like Murder Drones to be the topic, because just go watch the show for yourself. It's fun, and it's on YouTube and Amazon. I don't see why you would ever watch it on Amazon over YouTube, though. Oh my god, oh, that was satisfying. Oh my god, oh. I need to leave room to put a mouth form down here. Time to bring out the Tiny Red Knife. That's the Tiny Red Knife theme song. Oh my god, oh. This Tiny Red Knife wants me dead. That's the other part of the Tiny Red Knife theme song. Ooh. Hopefully, I get this done before dark. Because if I don't, I'm screwed. I guess I could turn on all the porch lights, but one has a giant pumpkin covering it. It is on right now, and all the others are purple because the Halloween. Wait, why is my porch light on? I hate this knife. This little knife hates me. We're using Big Boy. We're not using Big Boy. Why is there a leaf on? I don't want to touch the blade of the knife because that's just stupid. And I'm not stupid. I'm not that stupid, correction. I am very stupid. But not that stupid. This Tiny Red Knife wants me dead. Yay! Oh, why are there so many cars? My sinus has been killing me for like weeks at this point. Like, I've just been drowning in mucus for weeks. Pumpkins are funny things when you think about it. Like, it's a pumpkin. It's like a big apple. Like, could you eat a pumpkin like an apple if your jaw was strong enough? Something to think about. Get Vsauce on that. Vsauce, Michael here. Watch me eat this pumpkin. And then Vsauce dies. You know, you can't eat pumpkins like that. Oh. Looks like I'm not just discovering new types of bugs, I'm discovering new types of birds as well. I've never heard that. I tried mimicking that and my voice just shot out. The inside of pumpkin skin looks goofy and funny. This is what it's like most of the time when I'm editing. I just sit there quietly most of the time I have my own annoying voice, and sometimes the voices of my annoying friends yelling back at me. It's true. And I have to talk louder when these cars drive by. What if I use scissors? I don't know why I thought that would work. This is pumpkin video. I like pumpkins. They're goofy, they're funny, they're spooky. Only thing spooky are the skeletons. I like skeletons. They're goofy, they're funny. The skeleton we're using as Halloween decoration on the porch is probably gonna go in my room once Halloween's over, because they're goofy and funny, and that'll be a funny decoration. But, like... Whoa. Pumpkins. Why did we look at big fruit, vegetable, or whatever these things are, and go like, yeah, I'm gonna carve an agonizing pain face on that, like, a face that makes it look like it's in agonizing pain. Like, I know why it was done, because turnips were too small, and, like, turnips were originally used to, like, ward off evil spirits by carving faces into them, but when did that evolve into me using a potato peeler on a pumpkin for nearly an hour? Probably nearly an hour, at least. Alright, time for more peeling. That's what I should rename this channel to at this point. More peeling. That's how much peeling I'm doing. No blood? No blood. Okay. Now, one final step. The mouth. Pull all two apart.
Hold it, I don't want to slam down or spear me. I'm just gonna.
Oh, that smells awful. Ugh, that's gonna need some work. Okay, not quite one final step. This needs work. Let's see, whatever that is.
But that's what you're supposed to do it.
Springy time. And with that, and pumpkin is done. This is the first good look you really get of him. I say it's not awful. I'll throw in a shot of him lit up later. But for now, he can go right next to his sister. Need to make more room here. Okay, can you still use the stairs like that? Just a little. I'll get it like this for the picture. Alright. He's right next to his sister. And look at the two of them. They're incredible. Alright, bye.